All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, Log TV, and Choo Choo, and let's get started with today's video. So I'm going to start off this review by saying I want this knife. They even say in the listing for this knife that it is made for larger glove size hands. Yes, please. So this is the Quiet Carry Drift LC. Now the Drift thumb stud version has been out for some time. This version is a hole deployment knife, which is phenomenal. So guys, we're going to do a quick review on this guy. I've reviewed the thumb stud Drift. I like this one way better. This is a fantastic knife. Now, these are available currently at Quiet Carry's website. It looks like they have it in a green, OD green G10, a black and red G10, a black and blue, which you see in front of you, and a black G10. All of those in Stonewash blades, and they're $295. And then they have a black wash blade with a black handle for $300. So $5 more for the black washed blade, the black coated blade, I guess you should say. Now, all of these are in LC 200N, which is awesome because these are made to be to withstand corrosive things like water or moist air or whatever it is, and keep the knife from rusting or corroding or whatever. And it even has on this side an LC200N liner, and these pieces inside, like your luck bar insert and your over travel stop, are LC200N. They've done everything they can, including using G10, to make this knife stand up to moisture, stand up to those kind of things, and I think it's cool. Now, the only quiet carry knife in my collection is the 9, which I happen to be carrying today. And you know I love the 9, and I would definitely love to get a Drift LC at some point. We'll use this again for a comparison here in a moment. But one of the things they do is their Stonewash is very interesting to me. Their Stonewash is very broken up and even, but it is also very mirror-like. It has kind of a very, shiny look to it. Very cool. Now, the only thing we have on this side is LC200N, and on this side we have Quiet Carry. You have the holes, the 4 holes, which is always a thing with a Quiet Carry knife. We have two different scales. We have G10 on this side, and we have titanium on this side with this excellent stinking milling at the top. Same kind of crosshatch milling that you have on the 9. We obviously have a frame lock, and everything is chamfered off and rolled off very well. Now, I like the clip on this model. You have a hole in there, and your screw is down under there, and it is embedded, but your clip actually goes in back here. Basically the same thing they did with the 9. And you do have a lanyard hole. Well, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. You have a lanyard hole right here, and then it comes out here, so it doesn't go through your G10. So that's one way to defeat the I don't want a hole in my show side thing. Very cool. And then you have this black and blue G10. Now, the cross hatching over here is similar to the cross, and I'm telling you, this is the grippiest G10 in the history of free man. And by the way, this is contoured slightly, not a ton, and chamfered. And you got the black and the blue. And just look at the cross hatching. It is just unbelievably grippy. Now, you don't have any jimping here. You have a patch of jimping here, which is about where I land. That's fine. It would be cool to kind of have some back here too. Oh, did I just say that? Fantastic. You do have a sharpening choil, which clears the plunge, and this gorgeous, just phenomenal drop point blade. I love that blade. Again, nice chamfer to your lock bar. Look at that. Plenty of room to hit that lock bar. Now, the lock bar is a little stiff. You do have a cutout here on both sides, which is interesting. It's a fairly long lock bar, but it is fairly stiff. But with that amount of access, it is not a big deal for me. There is a chamfer there as well. Our lockup, now let's just actually close it, open it, is about 45%. There is no lock rock or blade play. We are, oh man, gotta look out off camera. We're centered. We're dead centered there. Can you see that? Yep, we're centered. Action-wise, guys, the detent is fantastic. You just give it a little something on your thumb there, and it's going. Same thing with the middle finger. Just a little bit there. Now it drops to your thumb. Get out of the way. Shake, and just smooth as crud dropping and closing. And it is... All right, I need to double check this. So let me go to their website real quick. I think it's running on bearings. Does it tell me? Extreme saltwater environments. Oh, come on. You got to tell me. I believe it is, yep, bearings. Ceramic polyethylene bearings. And I think even the cage of those bearings may be LC200M, but I am not sure. And you do have a captive pivot, flat on this side, only the screw on this side. Just a great knife. Now, as far as cutting, again, I like to show if we got a little bit of piercing going here. There's a little bit. It's not, definitely not it's not tactical in nature, but we definitely have some. But man, guys, look, I'm not pushing. It's just gliding through there. Fantastically thin blade. Just absolutely, just a great knife. It's just really, really nicely done. And again, it's blue. Hello. Now, again, there are other versions, but if you get anything other than the blue, I will judge you and laugh at you. Because, the blue is the way to go. No, I will not do that. Now, let's do our comparisons. If you get one, you should be very happy no matter what color you end up getting, because this is a pretty fantastic. I don't really have any major nitpicks. Now, it's just slightly smaller than the Rat 1 and slightly bigger than the Rat 2. It's in that kind of in between. It is 3.4 inch blade, 0.11 on the blade thickness, which is nice. The body length is 4.49. The overall length is 7.79. It's a drop point with a flat grind, LC200N, also known as Zefinite. Frame lock, milled titanium pocket clip, titanium and G10 scales, 4.6 ounces. Now, let's do our comparison to the Quiet Carry 9, and then we will wrap this one up. Now, thanks to JD for EDC for sharing this with the Lefty Pass Around group. You can see it's slightly bigger, just barely bigger than the 9, which might be why I like it even more. I like the look of my 9. I love the fact that it's premium and it has titanium on both sides. But just for the corrosion resistance, I really would like to have one of these, and for the size. By the way, I didn't really talk about ergonomics. Very nice, guys. It just is good in the hand. Now, this part of the scale does flatten out a little bit, but it's rounded here, so it feels really good. You do feel the pocket clip, but it's not bad. By the way, pocket clip is not reversible. Just making sure there. And yeah, just a great feeling knife in the hand, and I'm very happy to have been able to check this one out. So guys, let me know what you think down below. Give me a thumbs up. Hopefully you liked this one and maybe enjoyed the review. We shall see. And I'm very thankful for each and every one of you guys. And make sure you do all the things like comment, subscribe, notification bell, and share if you can. And thank you so much for watching the KnivesFAST channel.